Okay. Good morning. I'm now going to do the feminine reading. If you missed the first one, that was the relationship reading, and then after this I will do the masculine reading in a separate video. So as I stated, the overall energy for this is a lot of movement, travel, communication. That is the overall energy for these readings today. Now, there is a feminine energy here who may have been in a casual relationship, you know, and something happened. Something that was fated to happened, and it caused, it basically is like forcing your hand. Okay, so whatever it was that happened with this feminine energy, you know, whatever relationship you were in that wasn't so serious, a situationship, there's something happened that was destined to happen because it's something that forced your hand. It forced some type of movement. And for others of you, it may just be that you're actually moving. But whatever it is that happened, you're mirroring. So you and your person are mirroring each other. And again, whatever this is, it was something that was meant to happen. So if things fell apart, it's not a terrible thing, okay? Understand there are lessons in everything, and sometimes people need to be broken down before they can actually be fully receptive and open to what you're offering. So just look at it like that. But whatever this situation was that was destined to happen, it's providing you with a new opportunity, and it's opening doors for you, okay? So just try to be in the flow of what's going on. You know, don't stay so focused in the negative energy, because it doesn't show me that you're really in that place. It seems like you're okay with what's happened because maybe part of you already knew. Good morning, Janine. How are you? But they're saying whatever opportunities are coming right now, whatever is being presented to you, you know, you might need a partner. You might need someone to help you and work with them, okay? So don't try to do everything by yourself, because, you know, if you're somebody like me, I'm just used to not having people to rely on. So it's always a me thing. I just learned that I can do everything by myself, and fuck you. I'm not saying that's the best way to do it, but that's just how I function, you know. So it's hard for me to be like, yo, can you help me? Or, hey, let's work together on this, because people are flaky, you know, they be bullshitting. So I'm doing much better today. Thank you. But yeah, so whatever this is, you know, just partner up, okay? Because whatever opportunities, maybe somebody's coming to you, maybe you guys are meant to work together. You know, everything doesn't have to be a relationship. Just kind of, you know, work with this, be open to having a partnership, okay? And for some of you, there's going to be someone returning from your past. All right, so it's either, and others of you, you might just be getting remarried. You know what it is for you. If you were married before, maybe you guys are renewing vows, or you got divorced and said, hey, fuck it, we fucked up, we want to get married again. Or just someone from your past is going to be coming back into your life, okay? But they want you to keep an open mind about this. And some of you might not even... Thank you, Janine. Yeah, I don't like asking for help either. That shit just is for the birds. I can't. But there's something here that maybe something's being hidden. All right, now maybe you're hiding the fact that you want this person still, or you want this renewal, or you want them to come back. You know, whatever it is, it's something that's not being shown right now. Okay, and maybe some of you have this idea of what you want, like there's some type of perfection, like, you know what, I know what my person is, and this is what I want, and this is it. Like, I know what I want, and that's what you're looking for, or that's what you're waiting for. And that's an idea that you're holding on to, you know. And yeah, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You know, you have to leave a little bit of wiggle room. Everything isn't going to be exactly how you want it to be, but leave a little bit of space for it to work, so for spirit to work it out for you, okay? And some of you may, again, there's something here where you might be living beyond your means, or you might be doing something where you're not being genuine or authentic, okay? And maybe you're just pretending like you don't care, or you're over a situation and you're really not. You know, whatever this is, like I said, you guys are mirroring each other and what's going on here. But there is something, again, you guys have a decision. It's like right now you might be at a crossroads where you're not sure which way you want to go. And, you know, there might be, like, the person that's coming back from your past, you may be tempted to go back to that, or you might just be like, fuck it, and that could be the decision that you need to make right now. All right, but whatever it is, Spirit's saying that you're meant to fulfill this contract, okay? Now, if this is a divine union, like twin flames and spirits bringing you together, I hate to break the news, but some way, shape, or form, this shit's gonna happen, okay? Because this is something that is it's for the planet, it's for the earth. It's not about you and the other person. It's higher than you guys. So you guys agreed to this union. So however you guys are gonna end up going about it to make it happen, that's between y'all. Y'all can make it as smooth or as difficult as you want. You know, it's however you learn your lessons. If you guys learn how to communicate appropriately and act concisely, you know, it's like you dealing with each of your own shit to be able to come into union. If one of you is and the other one isn't, then, you know, it's going to take longer for it to happen. But you guys have a purpose and something that you need to fulfill. And there's a sacrifice that needs to be made. So if you've been holding on, and there's something that you're like, I don't want to give this up, I don't want to let this go, you have to understand that there's always sacrifices that need to be made when you're going for something bigger, when you want something more with your life. It's not going to be easy. It's never going to be handed to you. You know, even when you go to school and you're like, you know what, I want to be a doctor. Think about how much time you got to put into that, how much education, how much money. You got to make sacrifices to build that life, because that's your path. That's what you chose. So you have to make sacrifices to make that happen. If you're not willing to make the sacrifices, it's not going to work out. Okay? And again, some of you, there might be some type of financial sacrifice, or maybe you're going to have to walk away from some type of financial stability. You know, whatever it is, there's something about, it's just some type of sacrifice that's going to happen. And again, I have reconciliation again. So I really feel like this might be someone from your past, or someone that you probably known from a past life that you just felt very comfortable with when you met this person. But there is a lot of, this is going to be very dedicated. So either you're very dedicated to this person, or vice versa, or maybe both of you have a lot of devotion to each other. Okay, but they're saying that you are ready to commit to this. You're available for this, you know, and, you know, both of you need to be ready. But if you're the one that's available and ready, then that's great. But they're showing again, they keep showing me the past. They keep showing me like the past. You're either thinking about the past, or somebody's from the past is coming back. But whatever it was, there was a lot of drama in the past. Okay, and if it wasn't if it wasn't just drama, maybe this person is fucking drama in themselves, and they always start in shit, or they're always arguing, or they don't know how to communicate. So they take everything and internalize it. Okay, they take it because people can only go as far as like what they know and what they perceive. So if they take it as, oh well, you communicating, you have a problem, instantly turns into, oh well, fuck you, and this is an argument, and it turns into all of that. Those are things that need to be healed within them and worked through. But whatever chaos and drama that has happened, you know, it's going to be settled. But they're saying it's going to be in divine timing. Okay, so if you're like waiting for this to work out, waiting for them to come back, you know, and maybe something fucked up happened before, everything is happening as it should. Okay, because there's healing that needs to take place for all of these things. And for some of you, there is divine timing in regards to maybe if you're in the public eye, you're on social media, you're an influencer, whatever it is, there's something here that's going to happen in divine timing. So if this is something that you've been working on, it's going to come, okay? And you have to stop comparing yourself to other people, because like I say, we're all different, we're all unique, and we all have our own talents and our own gifts to bring to the world. If you keep comparing yourself to other people, then you're never going to be satisfied with who you are, and you're always going to be trying to achieve something that's unachievable, because that's not your path. You're not that person. You are you. So you need to be the best you, not the best fucking Susan, the best Sally, the best John, the best Bob. You be the best you and do better than what you did yesterday, okay? Because you can't. There's no point in wishing and hoping and wanting. If you are who you are, accept it and move forward. But there's something here. There might be some people that might not approve of this relationship or this union, you know, and it's not for other people's, it's not anybody's business. Even if it's your career path or whatever it is you're choosing to do with your life. That's the key part, your life. It doesn't matter what other people think or what they feel, or if they think you'll be successful, or if they think this is a good match for you. Nobody knows. Only you know what you feel. Okay? Everybody else can make assumptions and give their opinions. Great, thank you. But if you haven't lived my life, you haven't dealt with this individual the way I've dealt with this individual, I don't want to hear your shit. I don't give a fuck. Because your opinion is exactly that. It's your opinion. It is not a fact of me, and it is not a fact of my life. So be careful with people like this, okay? Do not let them run space in your head, because in reality, in 10, 15 years, you may not even know this person. You may not even fucking talk to these people ever again. It's not worth you risking your happiness and what it is that you want to create with your life for other people. Don't do it. And whatever it is that's happened here, again, they say forgiving and learning. And this is the same thing I had when I did the first reading. So there's lessons. There was lessons to be learned in this, okay? And spirit's guiding this situation. So it's important for you guys to see what it was that you were meant to learn from this. And for some people, maybe it is learning to forgive. Maybe it is learning to not hold on to the past and hold on to the grudges and moving forward. Okay, you just have to learn to live in the moment. Because the more you live in the past, the more you're going to keep yourself stuck. The more fear you have, and the less likely you are to take the risk to live your life fully, you know? The only thing that's certain is we're all going to die. We're all going to fucking die. We don't know when, we don't know how, but that is guaranteed. So why are you going to live your life in fear? It doesn't matter when you're going to die. It's that you lived your life to the fullest while you were here. Stop being afraid, because being afraid is just allowing you to exist. And nobody wants to simply exist, because then your life would have been a waste. Live your fucking life, even if it scares the shit out of you. Live your life, because then you'll say, you know what? I lived my life to the best of my ability, and I have no regrets. It is what it is. But please, trust your intuition. And again, I have air energy here. So go after what it is that you want and live your life to the fullest. And if it's the past that you want your person back, forgive them. Let it go. Whatever happened is not that serious in the grand scheme of life. There's very, very few things that I will not forgive. There's little things that I won't forgive. But for the most part, I'm forgiving. I don't give a fuck. Forgive it and all right, let's move forward. But you have to decide where you're at in this, because all of this is spiritual evolution, spiritual growth. If you're holding on to things, then you're not allowing yourself to grow spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You're staying stuck. You have to release the fears. You have to release the thoughts. Don't stay focused on these things. This was the feminine read. I'm going to go ahead and do the masculine next. So in about 30 seconds, I'm going to start that video. If you guys leave me here, thank you. I love you guys. And I hope this helped you in some way. And I'll talk to you in a second.